There are so many comments like this saying like, oh, the world has become, such a material place now, and you can't find a partner in life, and the world is just such a savage place. And I've got a theory behind why that may be. So basically, I believe that because we have lost moral integrity and the amount of people that have exploded in their narcissistic traits, becoming all the way up to being a full-blown narcissist, has overtaken this whole entire world. So people are focusing on materials for instant gratification, but also in a marriage scenario, they're focusing on material because it's almost like an inevitable that something's going to go bad. That's the day and age we live in. There's no hope left because people are no longer moving with integrity. So the women, a lot out of fear, are boldly asking for 50k mehers and all this and that because they're thinking, when eventually you screw me over, at least I'll be safe and protected and sound. And to be honest, Islamically speaking, we are allowed to do whatever we need to do and ask for what we need to within a respectable reason for our security in the future. So it's not that, now material is more worthy. It's because people have rinsed each other. They've emotionally drained each other. This gender war has broken us down from the core. And the fundamental things, the fundamental pieces we need put together, like the union between men and women, and actually honoring that particular union, knowing that it's going to be a challenge and a task to keep it going, rather than just running off and getting the next piece of instant gratification. So materials, human beings have become a part of this materialism because you can just pick up and drop off people now, have physical relations with them and never talk to them again. And you could always do that, but the rate at it's been normalized now is literally ruining lives. So now everyone's focused on the money. Everyone's focused on what they can get in order to cushion the blow for a future scenario that might go wrong. It's not sensible, but I can see psychologically how we've landed here. Because it's like, well, what am I going to do when eventually, you cheat or you leave or you do something ridiculous? You mix that with the cost of living and the way the world is going these days. Do you know how many married people are just stuck in marriages they hate because they know they cannot afford to live their lifestyle without being in that union? So we've got a lot of things working against us as humans constantly. And this is why I hold my deen so close to my heart. I am not a perfect Muslim. I don't think anyone is. So anyone out here that's just like, oh yeah, this is haram, that is haram, this is haram, they just don't, there's no wisdom behind that kind of talk. Because we all have weaknesses. But one thing I will say is that Islam has given me that certainty and has helped me understand what this world actually is and what we'll be dealing with. Because all of this has been already predicted. We are neck deep in the age of fitna. And this is why I say to women so much, focus on yourselves. I know everybody wants to go back to the 1400s and get you married at 12, 13, 14 years old and you're easily malleable and blah, blah. We don't live in those times. We do not live in those times. Moral integrity died. So it is very important that we as women put ourselves into positions of safety when we don't live in a time where mehrams are stepping up to their duties. Men have never been weaker than they are now, and women have never been as frivolous. So both parties, both genders, have to keep an eye and look out for themselves. And the fact that we are doing that out of necessity is making it difficult for us to be in happy unions. Maybe this is divine intervention from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That you guys, you're not working together. And there's only so long you're going to survive by not working together. Because instinctually, primarily, biologically, we are drawn to each other to procreate. We desire to be with someone. And at the moment, the terrain that we're in, Everyone's focused on, I just want to make sure that my roof is still over my head when you decide to sleep with number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.